Electronics are making out.
And it's gonna be a fantastic weekend. Personally, I'm gonna have a Bobby Dazzling time, and you are too, I just know it. Should have seen Papa Grant. Now here's some Basil sounds, Matty Franchise.
Romantic and sentimental, demonstrative, moody.
What's happening? Now what?
Pick and place has gone on the blink again.
Hey, Simon, you're not letting me once again. What's all this?
Someone better start getting their fingers out round here. All right. The weekend doesn't start for another 2 hours yet.
I'm well known for my sparkling wit and sense of humour. Men are often intimidated by my intellect.
Right, you can suspend your quest for Mr. Right. You've got my lugs friggin' buzzing.
You wanted
Me?
office.
What's all this about?
It's about dross coming off this bench, Queenie. Some of it's so gash, it wouldn't look out of place on your car.
Right. What's here about?
I'm sorry.
What's the problem? Something upsetting you?
Why'd you ask?
All that racket out there, those faulty PCBs, they come back to you.
Me?
Like it or not, Jill, that gadget is accurate to a T, and you're the one that keeps pulling out. Now, I don't know how long it's been going on, but it stops here. Come on, Jill, you're a bloody good worker. Now, if you've got a problem at home, you leave it there, all right?
It's one of them.
I beg your pardon.
Here, now. He's just come. He gave me his card.
Oh, God, that's all I bloody need.
Kim Soo-young.
Isn't he?
That's right, you got it. He's the son of the president of our Korean partners.
Look sharp, Jill. Get Simon in.
Right, Norma, square this office.
Yeah.
What's he doing here?
I think I've got a bloody good idea. Mr. Kim.
Mr. Buckley.
Rex Buckley.
Kim Soo-young, Young Chong Electronics.
Very, very pleased to meet you, sir. Terribly sorry there's nobody to meet you at the airport, but
Not a problem.
yeah, no indication you're coming. Simon, if you'd like to take them on, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Shall I just show you this working? Mr. Kim Soo-young. Well, I'm sure you ladies will be absolutely elated to answer any questions Mr. Kim might have regarding productivity, attitude, morale, etc. course, we very much regret that Mr. Kim couldn't give us any advance warning of his visit, but I'm sure they do things differently in Korea. Thank you very much, Bernie. If you'd like to accompany Mr. Kim to the machine room.
Now, a shifty, sneaking, slit-eyed pack of sharks. Just dropped in, eh? Oh, Morg's got overrun by friggin' myths. Lied in, no warning. Trying to catch you at your gear that's exposed. Right. Never trust a bugger that makes houses out of paper and goes to work in his pyjamas.
Queenie. Have you ever considered a career in the Foreign Office?
Career-minded, decisive.
I should put I don't know if I were you.
Dear Directors.
Smethurst.
Back tonight, is he? Oh, yeah? Oh, 10. You'll miss him, eh? Folkestone's a fair trek. Oh, I don't know, I'm getting quite keen on this independence. Saves us living in each other's pockets. Really? Actually, we've not got on so well in years. It's worked wonders.
Oh, that's handy. Not like some folk.
How do you mean?
Never know what slipped through their fingers till they've seen it slung around somebody else's neck.
Oh, I don't think so, Donna. We're not kids, you know.
Don't soft soak them, girl. That's the trick.
What is?
You never let them think they're indispensable. Hey, why do you think I've never let him get his woolly 9 carats around my wedding finger? Marital bliss without the maritals.
Well, yeah, but...
Keep them guessing. Play hard to get.
Thanks, Queenie. Barraclough.
Carter.
Reynolds with an R.
£90 for 40 hours graft. I won't know where to put it all.
Out on this weekend then?
Oh, just a rest, thank you.
All right, good night.
Night.
Good night, Bernie.
Good night. Good night, sir.
So, any plans for the weekend?
I am entirely at your disposal.
Ah, well, you've rather caught us on the hop just turning up out of the blue, Mr. Kim, so I don't think we'll be able to lay on our usual lavish hospitality.
I'm sure my father would consider you have made every possible effort.
Yes. Well, unfortunately, it looks like I'm tied up with company business the entire weekend. However, I'd be more than happy to place my assistant Norma at your disposal. Right, Norma, get on to the Britannia Hotel, book our normal suite, and while you're at it, organise a car to take yourself and Mr. Kim into town.
This young lady is,
As it were, our hospitality expert, quite right. A very capable, very skillful young lady, knows the business intimately. I would be more than happy to place Norma entirely at your service, Mr. Kim. And I don't think you'll be at all disappointed. So, if you'll excuse me, I've just one or two things to check up in the actual factory floor, and then I'll be off for the weekend.
of course, sir. Of course, sir. I am very happy to be with your assistant.
I'm sure you are, Mr. Kim. Have a lovely weekend, Norma.
So, you and I go to the hotel together, and then?
Excuse me a second. Rex dropped me right in it. He said I had to entertain him. Hey, he's only got you down as one of them geisha girls.
Oh, no, Queenie, don't.
I'll show him hospitality.
What are you going to do?
Entertain him.
Right, pal, get the funny stuff in the back.
Hello. You don't happen to have a reservation for a Mr. Kim, do you?
I'm sorry, madam, we don't seem to have a Mr. Kim down here, and we're fully booked this weekend.
Oh. Hang on a minute.
Couldn't you shove him in a cupboard somewhere?
We could always try Holiday Inn.
No, please. The Holiday Inn is not necessary. I would much prefer your own hospitality. No, really.
No, but, I mean, I've got nothing in. There's not enough room. I've only got the one bed.
No, please. It would be an honor. I am very keen to learn about your country, your customs, your way of life.
Aye. That's your game, is it?
I'm sorry?
You must think we were all born yesterday.
I'm anxious only to get to know our British partners a little better.
All right, mate. Have it your own way. You want to hobnob with the great British worker?
Well, this one's a good one, actually. It frightened me to death, actually, but scorpions are the thing you've got to watch out for.
Here we're made, love.
South of the island, don't go anywhere without your flip-flops and don't...
They're hot, they are. They're that bleeding hot you could fry eggs off them.
Someone's arsehole roast. If I don't hear some decent explanations, starting now.
They're all the way from Tenerife. Hush, like. Hey, exclusive A1 merchandise.
I'm waiting.
What for?
To hear how you've managed to land us with 3 ton of walking pie crusts.
Contacts, love. I know people.
Well, I hope to God they don't get to know me. The villains that have fleeced a dickhead like you for a pile of pet shop chuckouts.
You can't get them these days. They're like bleeding gold dust. We'll make a killing.
Oh, aye, yeah. Someone will.
You better hope it's not you.
Look out, we've got guests. Mind your manners. Come in there, make yourselves at home.
All right.
It's a similar story with the restaurant.
yet?
I'll be back to bed.
Can we stop up?
No, you cannot. It's too late for you.
Aww.
You'll have something to talk about if you're not back under them covers before I get up there. Look, I'll tell you what, when your dad comes in, I'll tell him to come up to you, all right?
They do like their exercise, eh? Well, it's probably still a bit jet-lagged. All right, mate.
Thank you. My room is charming.
Yeah, well, you won't see facilities like this where you come from.
No, our lifestyle is certainly not so individual as this.
Hey, do you fancy a bite to eat, mate?
That would be delightful. Do we dine here or in town?
Oh, what are you like? We don't dine anywhere, mate. Round here, you eat what's going.
I am at your disposal.
Right, mate. Get your coats on. I know where we're going. It'll be right up your street.
Queenie.
So this is your dining out?
What's wrong with it? Suits us fine.
Oh, no, it's very interesting. It tells me a lot about you.
What do you have then?
Oh, you're more formal, not so relaxed.
Yeah, but we don't all get that relaxed. What does your wife say about it all? You know, all this gadding off, hobnobbing with civilised people.
It is part of my job, and she understands that.
Oh, so you are married.
And I have 3 lovely children. Here.
Ah. You do, old girl. I bet he ties her up good and tight while he's off gallivanting. And I bet you don't breathe half of what you get up to either.
My wife and I have no secrets from each other.
You just trust each other like?
Of course. Don't you?
Trust him? You've got to be kidding. I know his tricks like the back of my hand. He's a dirty, sneaking, conniving little rat.
That makes a lot of difference. My wife is not a rat, and I hope she could not marry a rat either.
All right then. Whose idea was it to send you sneaking over here, trying to catch us with our keks at half-mast?
My father likes to keep an eye on his investments, to see how British industry really works. My father's methods are not always mine.
Oh, too right, pal.
I have no complaints. I think I am in good hands. What would you recommend?
Couple of Rennies in the blindfold. Steak pie, chips, peas and chips 4 times. You do stomach pumps and all, love?
And all the balls if he's going to win this frame. put the yellow to a comparatively safe position deliberately, hoping to protect his lead. Now, we'll see whether it's going to do him any good.
Aye, aye, Scruff. Don't we have plates in this house?
Have you upset her?
Didn't wait up.
What time do you call this?
Bloody train coming 2 hours late, didn't it?
Your tea's ruined.
I'm not that peckish.
Oh. If I'd have known, I'd have not bothered.
Oh, kids asleep.
At this hour, I should hope so. New clothes?
What do you reckon?
That's what Foxton does for you, is it? He'll be getting £2 for us next.
Great stuff.
What is?
Welcome home, love.
Don't be too sure.
But I'm in a bit of a hurry. Yes, see ya.
Well, give it a chance, eh? What you've got to remember is, where he comes from, it's night time now. Probably thinks it's still at home. 15 quid a piece, £25 for two. An asset to any garden. Ours a non-stop fun.
We make this. And this. And this. We make all these. You make this.
Is it any good?
Very good.
I'll have it.
Yummy cow.
Give me 15 quid. Is that all?
He's bobbins. It's embarrassing. I hope nobody's seen us come out.
Well, did you enjoy yourselves?
Can we have what's known there in Elm Street?
All right, then. What do you fancy next, huh? I know. Come on.
I've got to be back at 5.
He's fishing too late.
Take 30 quid.
Queenie, how long are we stopping? No, it's just that I've got errands to do at home.
Fine. You get off with Chairman Mao then. We're not stopping yet.
Oh. No. Well, I'll just give it a bit longer then, perhaps. Watch how you do. Enjoy your meal.
This is the stuff, eh?
Now what?
Bad for you then, Mars. Got cholesterol.
Fudgy fussy kids.
Next Thursday.
Get it engraved. Have it sprayed to match your curtains. Lovely table decorations. Everyone a gem.
How are you doing?
Still a few left to shift.
This is a joke. It's too much. Eh? You price yourself out of the market. How much you pay for these?
50 quid the lot.
Okay, pen. Thank you.
Fantastic reduction. £6? You can't do that. I've got an honest living to make.
You make no living at all if you charge these prices.
Can I have a tortoise, please?
There you go, mate. Fantastic reductions. All the rage in Casablanca. There you go. £6. Don't worry about that. Tenner, want £4 change, right? Well done, son. Right you go. Ta-ra. They're supposed to be £15 each.
Shove that kiss of div brain. How many did you shift?
Interest was on the point of perking up.
Get sell before my toe picks up your arse.
You all right, mate?
This is how we do things over here, pal. You've got to show me who's boss.
You like to be boss.
Not much, pal. Who doesn't?
And at work, too?
Oh, go away. I'd sell me drinking arm to land inside old Bernie lad's boots.
He is a good boss, then.
What do you like? There's no such thing. You've got great snack, beacon over your shoulder, trying to catch it on the hoof till you mar a good day's work, worrying where he's going to sting you next. Boss equals bastard, mate. It comes with the job.
So if you are boss, then what?
Then I get my own back, don't I? Then it's my turn to play blue murder with them poor buggers on the shop floor.
But what is achieved, then?
What do you think's achieved? Satisfaction for this girl here.
But that is just a vicious circle.
That's right. That's how we do things over here.
In my factory, there are no bosses, only workers.
Oh, you get bog-all done then, pal. You need some bugger breathing down your neck, else nobody does a tap.
In my factory, the workers are bosses, the bosses are workers. Our profits increased 67% in 2 years.
Yeah, you've got to say.
All the way from Tenerife, genuine Canary Island produce, due for a tenner. Every home should have one, everyone a winner.
I take it you realise you're breaking the law.
Get away.
Illegal import, cruelty to animals. I wonder what the RSPCA would make of it.
Oh, hoppers hamper mouth. We don't need your sort scaremongering the paying public away.
Someone should get onto immigration. How do you know they've not got rabies?
They don't bite. No teeth. See?
No, but they could give you a very nasty suck.
Any minute now, there could be a very nasty accident.
Should be ashamed of yourself.
Pet supplies won't move along. They do a cracking muzzle in your size.
Vicky, get off the road!
2 ice creams, please, mate.
You spoil them kids, you.
Can't spoil me on. Who can't spoil?
But to learn they can't just have all time.
Well, they could learn that looking at me. I fancied a good time this weekend. See what Fancy did.
Oh, don't look at me.
No, I'm starting to think I shouldn't.
You know your trouble. You still think you're 18. Self to please, man to skivvy, and no claim on your wages but what goes down your throat. You do that.
I could have stopped in Folkestone, you know.
Oh, well, if it's that exciting.
It's a sight more bloody fun than bloody earache and long faces.
You want it all, you, don't you? Mean kitchen, mean bedroom, man misses money coming in. Well, I work and all now. Have a tongue in me head, have summit up here. I can't just be what you like, what you say. I can't just be what you fancy, when you fancy, and go out, bring half the money in.
And where do these come in, eh? Dump round at your mum's, fetch their own tea, come home to an empty house.
They can manage.
Oh, what the...
If you wonder that much, stop home and watch.
It's you should stop home and watch.
Oh, I thought it might be. You can't have it both ways, Ray.
Can't have it anyway, it seems to me.
And whose fault's that, then?
Oh, and whose is it, then?
Last one this box now.
Yes, we'll take it.
How much?
£6.
Hey, do you want a bag for that one, love?
No, thank you, love. He'll carry it.
Coppers.
now we celebrate. Woo! As you say, we made a killing. 22 Queen Street. You know this place? But this time, I will be host and you will be my guest.
If I could just be dropped off at a bus stop, hang on to your shreddies, petals, I know a shortcut.
So I'll probably give it a miss next weekend.
Fine.
I'll post you money. There's no sense spending all that hard-earned just to catch a couple of hours at home.
No.
So you manage?
Oh, I manage.
Right. I thought then. I'll phone you.
Be nice.
Let's not miss me train.
The manager comes from friends of my family at home. I am invited to drop in at any time. That's fine.
저 양반이 웬일이야?
누군데요?
안녕하세요.
박형, 우리 저 영창의 그 김 회장님 장남 되시는 김 사장님.
안녕하세요. 반갑습니다.
재원
반갑습니다.
김형 저기 우리 친구들이 저 테이블에 있는데 절로 쪽으로 가시죠. 예.
These are friends of our family at home. We are invited to join them for a traditional Korean banquet.
안녕하십니까. 반갑습니다.
처음 뵙겠습니다.
네, 반갑습니다.
What is all these over there? One of those birds' beaks and feet and nests and that.
Wait and see. I think you will enjoy it. Please, allow me. You can't be too careful.
김형 가족들은 다들 안녕하십니까?
네.
여러분들도 다 아시다시피 영창그룹은 한국에서 유명한 전자회사입니다. 김형이 영국에 오신 것은 영국에 진출을 하기 위해서 오신 것입니다. 여러분들 박수로서 김형을 환영해 주시기 바랍니다.
What was he saying?
Welcome.
I can recommend the prawn dish. I think you will like them. Now we have a chance to compare our national cuisines. Joyanghi. I'd like to propose a toast to my English hosts for showing me a typical English weekend as lived by a typical English family. Tapsida.
Hang on. You have come over here to get the benefit of the great British expertise. And my little mate here, he's turned out to be a nifty, sharp learner. So, since we've all gone Oriental for tonight, and just to prove I'm a bit of a linguistic myself, the toast is to pista.
Do get that rubbish off. Oh, we seem to have lost the art of conversation in this house.
When's my dad back?
Not for 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
You heard.
Why can't he come next weekend?
He's busy.
Well, I'd have been nice if he'd come home.
You'll want some practice then. You've lost the knack lately.
Well, I'm in good company then, aren't I?
Right, enough lip off you, lady. It's high time we had a different tune round here.
Like what?
Like, no moaning for your dad, like no long faces, carrying on like we've no better to do. If he wants to go chucking his chums around Folkestone, we shan't be sat up losing kip for him. Oh, and you better get used to babysitting because I'm going to be off out a lot more from now on.
Where?
Where I please. Well, what's the hard lip for? We can enjoy ourselves without his assistance.
I'm starving.
What do you fancy?
Barbecue ribs, double chips, banana milkshake and 2 king-size choc ices.
Right, get your coats on.
What?
Catch the place before it shuts.
Choc ice and milkshake.
Why, no, we don't have to ask your dad before we treat ourselves.
We'll get heart attack.
Well, it'll serve him right then, won't it?
I'm not now! Get your bloody hands off!
What is this about, officer?
I think you know what this is about, sir. Smuggling.
Hang on. Please, you can't arrest him.
Can't we? Here's another one.
They're English tortoises, born and bred under glass in Macclesfield. Oh. No.
I'll lose me job. I'll never be able to look people in the face again.
Not at all. I'm most grateful to you for enabling me to see how the famous British justice operates.
Mr. Kim Soo-young?
There appears to have been a slight mistake, Mr.
Inspector Carter.
I am here on a government business exchange mission. I think it would be unfortunate if the Korean press got to hear about this incident.
Return Mr. Soo-young's personal belongings and his wallet.
Why don't you go home, love?
You'll be sorry. He's a very important person. His daughter owns half of Korea. You'll see. You'll end up with a second Pearl Harbor on your hands. You're so loose.
It was most enlightening. I compare our Korean with your British justice, and I find we are not so unsophisticated after all.
Good morning, Mr. Kim.
Good morning, Mr. Buckley. Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Good morning, Norma. You had a productive weekend.
Oh, that's very productive, thank you, Mr. Kim. And yourself?
Oh, very quiet, very relaxing.
Good.